Get the tools you need to become a free and independent trainer with my Dumbbells to Dollars course at www.dumbbells2dollars.com. How you doing, everybody? Jonathan here, and in this video, and in about 10 minutes or less, your original Fit Boss is going to talk about how Greg Glassman, the founder of CrossFit, may have just buried his own company over the last 2 days. All right. Now, for those of you that don't like CrossFit, you have to understand that there are lessons to be learned here, because whether or not you like their methodology or not, you can't dispute the fact that over the last 10 years, they have done probably the best job over any certifying authority, over any gym chain, to create a community that is very passionate about CrossFit. So much so that people are willing to pay $100 to $200 a month to just go to a CrossFit gym. And he's empowered a lot of trainers. He's built a lot of stars. He's put together a worldwide competition. He's developed a certification for CrossFit. He's done all these things to build up a recognizable brand. And that's why it boggles my mind how he could have taken, we're talking about Greg Glassman, the owner and founder of CrossFit, how he could have taken such stupid missteps over the last 2 days, which may be the death of CrossFit. And I'll explain that in a little bit. So what were these missteps? Essentially, there were 3. All right. So we all know about George Floyd's murder at the hands of some police officers who knelt on his knee and held his legs down for 8 minutes. He died. All right. So the biggest shock came when Greg Glassman didn't say anything about it. And regardless of his own feelings, you can kind of doctor up whatever you want to say such that it does not violate your own personal beliefs. Now, I think everybody should be able to agree that there was a massive abuse of power. Regardless of how you feel about race relations, there was a massive abuse of power by Derek Chauvin, the guy that was actually on George Floyd's neck. But he said nothing. And when you have a community that is so passionate and so based on accepting everybody, and then you have this huge uproar of Black Lives Matter all over the media, there's nothing else going on, everybody else is making a statement, and you don't, that in itself, your silence makes a statement. So that was the first big misstep. The second big misstep was when he was called out by one of his affiliates. An affiliate is a CrossFit gym owner, and they said pretty passionately and at length that they didn't feel that they were getting the support that they needed. They didn't feel the brand was doing everything that they needed to do to, talk about, racism, whatever the case may be. And so Greg Glassman fired back, and he called the woman that wrote this email evil, delusional, just went in on her. And then, of course, she posted it, and then everybody saw it, and then he made himself look like a real ass. And then the last big misstep actually happened on Twitter, where the Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation wrote a post. And in that post, they said racism and discrimination are critical public health issues that demand an urgent response. And then Greg Glassman responded, "It's Floyd 19. So essentially, he took a shot at the death of George Floyd, and he took a shot at COVID-19. So that was literally the best way to offend everybody in the worst way, with literally 3 words. Now, all of these missteps happened within the span of about 48 hours. And all of these stars that CrossFit created are now distancing themselves from CrossFit. So let me give you some perspective. CrossFit Games on Instagram has 388,000 followers. CrossFit itself has 118,000 followers. Now, the stars that they have created: Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet, 1.4 million followers. Rich Froning, 1.4 million followers. Katrin Davidsdottir, 1.8 million followers. Tia Claire Toomey, 1.3 million followers. Matthew Frazier, 2.1 million followers, all spoke out against Greg Glassman and CrossFit no longer wanting to align with CrossFit. Some of the most popular CrossFitters, for instance, Noah Olson, has withdrawn his name from the biggest event of the year for CrossFit, saying that he does not want to participate in this competition as long as CrossFit holds these beliefs. One of the longtime more popular CrossFitters, Jason Khalipa, owner of a number of CrossFit boxes, has taken CrossFit away from his name. It no longer wants to be affiliated with CrossFit, and many other affiliate owners are following suit. So what does that go to show you? All right, it goes to show you that as a business owner, when you wield your power irresponsibly, the fallout can be swift. The second thing you should understand is that you really don't have that much power. You only have as much power as people give you. And when you disenfranchise your people, then your business will ultimately fail. And with the blowback from Camille, from Rich, from Katrin, from Matthew, from Tara, sponsors have also followed suit. Reebok no longer wants to co-sponsor with CrossFit. Neither does Fit Aid, neither does Rogue, neither does Ramwad. All right, so essentially, all this work that he's put into building up this business over the last couple of years is falling right underneath his feet over a couple of tweets that he made over a 2-day span. Now, Greg Glassman has since posted an apology through the CrossFit Twitter page, but nobody's buying it. I'm certainly not. And I think people will continue to disassociate themselves from CrossFit, and then CrossFit is losing $3,000 per year with every affiliate owner that says, I no longer want to align myself with CrossFit. Now, here's the kicker. What I think is going to happen is a lot of these affiliate owners are going to realize they did not need CrossFit to survive. So Glassman did all the hard work, and he was benefiting from all the hard work that he had put together over the course of the last 10 years. He's empowered a lot of trainers to start their own gyms. And since there's nothing proprietary about CrossFit, every gym owner can essentially slap the CrossFit name and then do what they want, all right? There's no like set of equipment that you have to have. There's no kind of program that you have to do. So NorCal CrossFit, Jason Khalipa's CrossFit, if they drop the CrossFit name and they just call themselves NorCal Fitness, you think people are going to leave? No, especially when the alternative is the guy that has shown himself to be against the whole racial justice thing that's going on, to be against health. He made fun of COVID-19 and George Floyd with one tweet. So my main message to all the business owners out there, fit bosses out there, box owners out there, business owners in general, is I think Greg Glassman's biggest enemy was his own ego, where he felt that he could say and do whatever he wanted. But the truth is, you might have started the business, but you're not what keeps the business going. The people are what keep your business going. And as soon as you disenfranchise those people, your business will soon crumble, because there is no business that is sustained without support of your audience. And as soon as you disenfranchise your audience, you're done. So I don't know how he can recover from this. There's a lot of things that he could have done differently, but hindsight is 2020. Nobody is buying his apology. So I want to highlight this as a lesson for anybody that starts their own business and never feels like they're just too big to humble themselves, to recognize the needs of the people. If you care about your business, you're going to start to listen to your people. You're going to acknowledge their feelings, and you're going to treat them well. All right. So I don't know where CrossFit is going. I guess we'll see. But I hope you learned a little bit from this, and I hope you can apply these. And the next time somebody tells you that you're not doing your job well enough and you get your emotions all riled up and you want to just kind of lay into them, be smart about it. Or if there's something that you don't agree with, but maybe your clients feel a certain way, you can address it without completely being phony to yourself. All right. So just be smart. Be smart. All right. So that's about it. I hope you found this video helpful. I talked a little bit longer than I wanted, but this is the second shot. This is as fast as I'm going to get it. So remember, if you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section below, because you know your questions and comments are what fuel this channel. Make sure to like this video. And as always, remember to eat healthy, hydrate, dry, safe. Stress levels all get rest. Don't slap anybody. What do I always say? Love your clients and they will love you back. There's a reason why I say that. I'll see y'all tomorrow or the next day, and you have a good one.